So recently I decided to play the first Red Dead Redemption again. Now I know what you're thinking. Was it because of its amazing plotline and extremely well-written story? Was it because of its really cool shootouts and cowboy feel? Was it because of its extremely immersive world that makes you feel like you're actually part of the Wild West? No. You see, don't get me wrong, Red Dead Redemption is a really good game and does all of those things, but I actually just had an inclination to play Liar's Dice. If you know what Liar's Dice is already, then you're already cool in my book. We're good. But if you don't know what Liar's Dice is, hold on, let me become your dad for a second. Hello, I am your 19-year-old dad. I figure, as your 19-year-old father, the easiest way for me to show you this would be to do a mock-up match really quick. So first,
come in. Any up.
okay, so everyone rolls. You have random dice now. You all start out with 5 dice. Essentially, you set a bid on how many dice you think there are out of all 3 of us. So it's not just yourself, it's everyone. So since I'm starting out, I can make an easy bet and be like, well, I have 2 1s. So I think out of all of us, we have at least 2 1s.
My bad.
I only tell the truth.
He thinks there's 3 3s. He thinks there's 4 6s. So now, I have to decide whether or not... So I have 1 6. Do I think there's 3 other 6s between the 2 of them? It's entirely possible, but basically I can... If I don't think there are at least 4 6s, I can call out his bluff. And if I'm right and there aren't 4 6s, then he loses his dice for making that fake bid. I can call it spot on, which means I think there are exactly 4 6s between all of us, which is a risky play, but when you manage to actually call a successful one, everyone else around the table loses a die. Or I can just add on to the bet, which would be I have to either increase in number of dice or face value.
Ese maldito Reyes no vivirá ningún año más.
You know what? I don't even think that there are 4 6s. Oh wait. Oh. There is 5.
I ain't buried yet.
Alright, well, that one didn't go so well, but as your dad, I'm gonna turn this around. This is terrible. I think there's at least 2 3s.
I'm gonna bid.
4 3s. You know what? I think you're spot on, sir. I think that's a really good bid you just made right there. I skipped it on accident, and I was dead wrong. Alright, well, cool. I think there is probably at least 3 5s. Let's start the bid out high. That way, they have to, go even higher. Yeah, see? Now he called the bluff, so I'm safe completely. Because it's not on my bet. And he made a garbage bet, so now he loses a die. Alright, we're gonna turn this around. You'll see I'll win.
Interesting.
Do they?
I wonder.
2 5s? What are these baby bets we're making? You know what? I think there's 3 5s.
I thought I had
No, you bitch. Oh no. God.
That didn't go well.
This is not going how it was supposed to. This was supposed to be an easy game. Quick and easy, that I win. Okay. So we're running low on die here, which makes betting a lot harder. I'm gonna go 2 2s.
I'll make a bid.
Bet there's at least 2. He thinks there's 3.
Full of shit, I wonder.
He called the bluff. I'm safe. Hopefully, this will be okay. Oh. Ooh, so he lost a die for calling the bluff wrong.
Damn, you a born liar.
Alright. I mean, I'm still very behind and probably gonna die seeing as I have 2 dice. But
You wanna look the fool?
2 ones? You know what? I think you're spot on, sir. Come on. God. Ah! Alright, so I have 1 die left. We can turn this around. It's gonna be fine, really. Son/daughter is fine. Don't even worry about it. It's probably at least 2 3s. We can still win this probably.
Hell, I'm calling you.
As long as they just kill each other and I just stay on the sidelines, we can win. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, things are getting spicy.
Sorry about that.
You lost 2 die, both for wrong bluffs. 2 4s. So what if I just...
Just what I was gonna say.
Dang it! No! Ah!
And I'm out.
Alright, so that didn't happen. I was just showing you what happens when you lose. You lose your 20 bucks. You're poor now. Your family's not going to be able to afford food. But it's okay because you have 20 more bucks and you can just bet away more of your money
All right. I'm in.
in hopes of getting a return eventually. See, I have to keep going so I can get my 20 bucks back. We started out a bit higher. Ooh, 5 4s. You better call him out, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that was a terrible bet, I'm sorry.
Wait until the next round.
2 1s? What are these baby bets? You know what, I think there's 2 5s or 2 6s.
I'll bid.
So how about that? And now you have to go higher.
About you.
Or you don't. I forgot you can just go 3. Oh. 5 1s? I'm calling your bluff, sir. I don't think you have 5 1s at all between the 3 of us. Okay, thank God. I was half concerned for a minute
You
there.
lost so good? Probably cheating too.
What? You dare call me a cheater? After I just lost. Real bad. 5 6s. How many 6s do I have? None. I'm calling your bluff. There's only 2.
Still in, partner.
Why would you bet that much on 6s? Ooh, it's so close, man. So close.
Qué mala suerte tengo.
Yeah. I feel ya. I don't, but... 1 2 baby bets. 3 1s.
¿Qué tal?
Respectable bet. I got 2.
Hola, mi flor.
Oh,
Borracho de
he was a liar.
Sorry about that.
Do you see how he just threw his liar's dice? 2 2s. Well, you know what? I think there's 3 4s.
Here's my bid.
Yeehaw.
You are lying.
Okay, why you gotta... I was only at 3, man. Do you really...
¿Qué tal?
There's... Please. Okay, thank God. You called me out on a true bet. I was spot on, actually. So, you deserve to lose that die. Well, you know what? I think there's 3 6s.
Think I'll make
Based
a
on
bid?
the fact that you bet 2.
You think I'm full of shit?
You ho!
Estoy cansada. ¿Vamos a la cama?
Dude! I hate him. I hate him.
Shit. Take my die.
3
You
2s?
look like a bullshit.
You best call him out, yeah. He only has 1 die, he can't know anything.
Hola, mi flor.
And, I'm glad that you called him out and not me.
Better liar than this.
2 3s. Well, based on what you're saying, I'm declaring that bid spot on. Please be right. This would be a great example.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Take my die.
That's declaring spot on is not something you do very often because it's such a risky play. But when you pull it off, it is like the most satisfying thing in the world. What if I claimed that there are at least singular 5?
I only tell the truth.
2 1s? Whoa. Oh, he's doomed. He dead. He died. Oof.
Wait until the next round.
Wait until the next round when I steal your money again? 2 2s.
¿Cómo estás, señor Maston?
I don't have a 2.
I call your bluff.
And you have 1 die. So...
¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal?
You lost so good? Probably cheating too.
And that's thank you from me.
And so essentially you get everyone's money at the table. I just earned $60. I only lost... I spent 40. I earned 20. Really, we just had a huge gain there. Very valuable time spent. Oh, dude.
Fancy around.
And,
Dice?
there you go, son and daughter. You can now go out in the world and play Liar's Dice, probably. And hopefully have a surface level understanding. Okay, so I'm sure the next question you're asking is, why do I specifically re-download Red Dead Redemption to play Liar's Dice? Because to get to Liar's Dice, you have to make it quite a bit of the way through the story, and based on my outfit choice, you could probably tell that I made it through a lot more of the story than I planned, because then I ended up getting invested in the characters and the writing and how good the acting was and the entire experience again, and then I ended up playing a lot more than I planned on. And realistically, there's websites you could probably do it on, or apps you could download, but that's lame, because it's just a whole different experience playing Liar's Dice in Red Dead and getting all the different characters. Like, there's randomized NPCs that'll be at the table, each with their own dialogue and personalities, who will get really upset when you call them out on their bluff and you're correct and they're like, you bitch. Or when John is like, you know what, I think you're a liar. Like, just having that whole setting and being in a saloon in the Wild West with your cowboy hat on, stealing everybody's money, like betting actual in-game currency that'll then help you in the game, is kind of cool. And actually, you can earn some decent money doing this. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably earn way more money doing the main story, or any side mission, like a bounty, or anything. But Liar's Dice can make you some decent money, especially when there's multiple people at the table. Like, if there's just one, it's probably not worth the money at all. But when there's multiple, you can make some good money. You can play Liar's Dice for a little bit. Literally, I would just go to play Liar's Dice and turn on a podcast or some music and just chill out and vibe while I'm playing Liar's Dice and Red Dead Redemption. Like, it is that fun to me. And so, like, I was just thinking about it and I was like, it just randomly popped in my head. I was like, that was really fun. And then I put Red Dead Redemption in and played it just to get to that point where I could vibe and play Liar's Dice while listening to other things. The last thing I will say is I was quite disappointed that it wasn't in Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think it's in even the single player. Sadly, they replaced it with other games. They kept poker though. That one's my favorite. But like, in Red Dead 1, you could literally play Liar's Dice in online with other people. It was great. I got to play it with Joe and it barely functioned. It was a good time. What? Wait. What? Okay, this is bugged so bad, dude.
Why?
I had 5 ones.
Oh, for me, you had like 5s and...
I still have 5 ones. But sadly, like, Red Dead 2 is, like, we just finally got that new big update for Red Dead Online. And by big update, I mean the Naturalist one. And after, like, what, 7 months? And hopefully that won't be, hopefully there will never be that big of a drought again. And we can actually get consistent updates like GTA Online usually gets. But, Even if there's like small in between updates, that would be fine. Like just something to keep adding new content. But I'm just saying, Rockstar, I have $1 million idea here. Liar's Dice, but for Red Dead Online. Either add it as an update to the single player, as a new game to play, or better yet, add it as another game to play in online. Because right now you just have poker, which, alright, poker, cool. But Liar's Dice. I'm just saying, Liar's Dice is really cool. And I would love to play that with my friends, and I'm just saying that would be like, great idea. Then I would go and play Red Dead Online instead of Red Dead Redemption 1. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say on it. If you haven't tried Liar's Dice, give it a shot. Especially if you're planning on playing Red Dead Redemption 1. Or, if you already have Red Dead Redemption 1 and you never played it, go put that bad boy back in, get really depressed because of the story again, and play Liar's Dice. Cowboys, adventure. Yeehaw.